Hi to all the lovely people. You all are once again most welcome to your very own channel, that is Tutorials Point. Well, as you've just said the topic right, this video brings to you amazing funny English phrases for beginners. Well, as beginners, we all just love to present our language in the best way possible. Now, how do we do that? Well, to do that, we need to sort of upskill our language and learn or sort of get to know about as many different words, different phrases, different idioms which we can use in our daily language. Let's go ahead and learn what are these new words and phrases, especially which are so funny, and if you're a beginner, go ahead and use them. Okay, go down a rabbit hole. Well, of course, you're not literally going down a rabbit hole, but what it means to go down a rabbit hole is to really get into the details of something which you just love, and getting to know the tidbit, every knowledge that is possible about that particular topic, and because you just found it so interesting, so you went into the details, into the minutest details possible of that particular topic, and now you have a huge bundle of knowledge about that particular thing, but sometimes could also be overwhelming. So that can only happen if you go down into the rabbit hole. So let's look at an example. I went down a rabbit hole looking at muffin recipes, and now I'm thinking about opening my own bakery. So it's like, if you just found that so interesting, you just went so much into the details of it, and now you can you're almost ready to deal with it all by yourself because you're almost an expert at it. So that is what is meant by going down into the hole. Well, what is the next one? Let's go ahead and see. Okay, put a pin in it. So to put a pin in it, what it means is, to put a pin in something means to hold something for some for some time. So it's like you just park it for some time. So this is especially used at workplaces. So there are situations when we are all sitting together in a meeting and we're discussing ideas and things, and we're running short of time, we are running late. So well, at that particular time, whatever is left, we just put a pin in it and we take care of it later on. So that is what is meant by put a pin in it. That sounds great, but we're out of time right now. Let's put a pin in it. So you're not literally putting a pin in it, but you're putting it on hold for that particular time or situation because you're running short of time. Pick your brain. Well, what does it mean to pick your brain? So to pick someone's brain just means to see that if you want to know what they are thinking, or to see what they think or know about a particular subject. So if you want to know what a particular person thinks or knows about a particular subject, that is when you pick their brain. Hey, can I pick your brain about this new project? I'd love to ask you some questions about it. So it's like, can I pick your brain about it? So it's like, can I know what you're thinking about, or can I get some ideas from you which can help us in this project going forward? So that is what is meant by picking somebody's brain. Of course, you're not literally picking into somebody's brain, but yes, you are getting more ideas about it from that particular person. Put out feelers. Well, what does it mean to put out feelers? Well, to put out feelers actually means usually if you want to know what people are thinking about a particular situation or a thing that's going to come up, and you want to understand the pulse of the situation, that is when you put out feelers to understand what is actually happening at the ground level. So to understand how people are thinking or feeling about a certain thing or a situation, to understand that, you put out feelers. To put out feelers means to see what people think or feel about something, often before taking some kind of action. Let's look at an example. We're not sure if people are interested in a bakery that only sells muffins. So we're just putting out feelers right now to see if it is a good idea. So it's like, before you take a big decision, to test whether it will work or not, or to see whether people would be interested in it or not, to see that, you put out feelers. So to put out feelers, actually that's what it means. You're not literally putting out anything, but is to know what people are thinking about a particular thing. Well, yes, this is yet another new and interesting and a funny idiom which you can use especially as a beginner, and definitely it's going to help you a lot. Well, keep learning with tutorials, Point and Tutorics. I will see you again in the next video. Have a great day.